Hello, Aspire community. My name is Lynn MacNeil, and I'm an Aspire employee. And I'm going to take a couple minutes today to talk to you about something that is personal and something that I don't really want to talk about, but we're going to talk about it anyway. And that is that I have pretty significant vaccine hesitancy. Right from the start, as conversations were arising related to the vaccine, my initial internal dialogue was that it's not happening. I'm not getting vaccinated. It's just not happening. And so why do I have vaccine hesitancy? Well, as it turns out, I check the boxes for many of the reasons that people give. Firstly, for me, it has to do with lifestyle and values. I'm not someone who takes medications or gets injected readily or easily, and I certainly steer clear of anything created in a laboratory. I'm pretty jaded and cynical when it comes to the government and the government's relationship with Big Pharma. You know, it's great that to date the side effects for the vaccines have been minimal. However, that doesn't necessarily reassure me because that's not why I'm concerned. It has to do with it feels rushed, and there are no long-term studies because there can't be long-term studies. And so I'm concerned that there may be consequences down the road for this vaccine. And I've decided to get vaccinated. So when it's my turn and I'm able to get vaccinated, I will show up, roll up my sleeve, and let someone inject me with a chemical compound made in a lab by a company that I don't trust. I justified initially not getting vaccinated because I'm relatively healthy, and I believe that enough people would get vaccinated that my vaccination wouldn't matter. But the reality is I don't get to opt out of my social responsibility. We need to get to herd immunity, and every vaccination matters. So if you're like me and you're hesitant and you're reluctant, I get it because I'm that way too. But it's people like me and people like you who need to make concessions and do things that we just don't want to do. Because the reality is we need to get to herd immunity, and we're not going to get there unless some of us change our minds. I changed my mind, and so can you. Thanks for listening, and stay safe.